Ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to the last Defense Academy where we last left off. We have gotten through the horror that was the the Cult of Takumi route. Overall, how I felt that route was, it was a very interesting route. I think I talked about it at the end of the last stream with how I ranked it. I did rank it. Yes, I did. Because, like, I love the idea of it. I enjoyed Takumi's sort of descent into godhood. I enjoyed Ito along for the way to be just the world's best / worst enabler. And dear Lord, both of those endings were true horror shows, and I mean that in the best way. With this game, I wanted some weird, messed up, dark endings, because I wanted this game to have the full range of every genre possible, and so far it has delivered on that. Only question is, where do we go from here? Now it's time to pick a branch and stick to it and figure out what the heck we're gonna do. This is where Cult of Takumi got us all the way to day 51 before everything went wrong. Let's face it, it went the wrong way before that. What is this one? Oh, we're just turning down Undying Flame Boy? Do I want to be mean today? I don't think I want to be mean today. No, we're not returning to the title screen. We gotta pick something. Like, that's going to be a hard one to go to, because it's like, I don't want to be mean to Undying Flame Boy. He's my boy. But of course, we do have the killing game route. Unfortunately, we've gotten Ito killed. Gaku got killed at a very early point. He got killed like day 3 this route or something, right? Yeah, Gaku's dead. He got killed like oh, he lasted until day 5 in this round. Because we refused to leave the school. We refused to heed the message that was on the board. And we could either join Invader Hunt or not. I sampled trying Invader Hunt, and I was not a fan, mainly of this choice. This is still my least favorite ending of the game, and because I got it first, just really soured me on this route. And plus, like, at this time, I had no Darumi development, so it's just like, oh, the killing game route. That's where we're going to get to hang out and finally get to know Darumi. And it's like, nope, it's the Ugami route. And it was like, really? And all of that was a big disappointment. It's time to revisit it. It is time to... It's been a while since we've been on the half of the game where we kill Ito first. It's time we go back to that decision. So we've got Ito dead from the decision. We've got Gaku dead from refusing to leave the school, and he got killed for it. And then we've got Kurara, who died at the start of the killing game because she messed around with the guy in charge of the killing game and found out and got killed by bees because the mysterious scuba person controls bees in this route. Hopefully we'll find out more about that. Let's team up with Yugamu and play ourselves a killing game. Looks like I've got no choice. Because we're a big dummy and we just die if we don't. So let's hang out with our boy Yugamu. Watch this one, we also die immediately, and that's just the entire route. Well, I guess you're stuck with me for a while then. I shook Yugamu's hand. Whether he can be trusted? It's kind of at the point. I kind of can't do this by myself because everyone hates me in this route because, you know, I kind of killed Ito. For now, I'm just going to team up with Yugamu. I'm glad to see that our hearts are in tune with one another, partner. Want to try for the best couple award while we're at it. Wait, is that an award in this? Oh, okay, I guess they're not giving out awards here, but also we're not a couple. Just like, again, you're at the bottom of the power rankings, but if this is the Ugama route, this is the route that's most likely going to be the one where I finally start liking him. We'll see if that happens. It looks like while Ugama and I are trading quips, we heard it. Boom! Here comes the ready or not. There's an ear-splitting sound, and the earth shook. But it wasn't an earthquake, it felt like... I sense a torrential gust of overwhelming energy. Someone with incredible power is present nearby. Is that an enemy or is it a friend? Don't tell me the commanders are joining the hunt. That would be bad. Just the two of us probably wouldn't be enough to deal with the commander unless you let me actually play out the battles. A little bit of reconnaissance would go a long way now. Tiptoe after me as quickly as you can manage, Takumi. Right. Thank you for having a tiptoe sound effect game. We cautiously made our way towards the source of the sound, hiding behind pieces of rubble along the way. And then...
Hey! You saw that, Mistress Hiroko? My 18th invader kill!
Hold on. This is the first time we've seen this up close. Are the handles of Darumi's freaking Gilgamesh knives, some of them seem to be chainsaws? Like, all of them have different handles. One of them has like a spiked hilt. Freaking chainsaw handle. We've got one which it might just be like studded, but from this angle that I'm looking at it, it looks like two kitty cats. Does she have kitty cat knives? Anyway, these two are gonna kill everything, aren't they?
How have you been treating them?
The bloodiest brand of carnage only I can dish out. What else?
Oh no, we're feeding into Hiroko's bloodlust. This is probably bad. This is not going to be a good route for her.
Now save your breath for tearing them from limb to limb. Let those entrails fly. Let the bloodworks explode far and wide.
Just make sure you leave some entrails for Bird. How are you doing, Worst? Welcome to the killing game route, because of course this game has a killing game route.
Oh, my Mistress Hiroko! Nobody goes wild as beautifully as you!
Hey, I can run wild all over them, and I can be quite beautiful myself. Thank you very much. I take decent care of my skin.
Your rampaging form electrifies me! You're everything I long to become!
I am doing good. I've finally done the smart thing and put down Hades 2 for a few hours so I could play 100 Line again. Hades 2 is insanely good and I love it so much. Death to Kronos, but also death to the enemy. Kill all the invader scum!
Yeah.
Hope you are having a lovely morning, Verst. Well, morning for you. Those two are enjoying themselves way too much. It doesn't look like they're hunting anymore. They're just straight up massacring every invader they see. Why not? It looks like fun, and they have really cool looking organs. It kills me to say this, but I'm afraid we must cede the best couple award to them. No, dang it, we can win it. Just start summoning chainsaw-handed knives and throw them. You can't do that, Yugamu? Ah, dang it, you're worthless. Something feels off, though. Hiroko's always been strong, but when did Darumi get powerful? Because we buffed her. We bought all of her upgrades just about. Which is weird because we never battle anymore, and even when we battle, we never have Darumi because she's dead half the time. She didn't really join any defensive battles before this and should be very unfamiliar with combat. The euphoria of finally being able to take part in a killing game has likely unlocked a latent potential in her Hebo anima, making it bloom. That is very unconventional way to unlock hidden potential, but sure, good for her. Darumi gets to be happy for once, kind of, in her own depressed way. Why the gripe? Potential is logic-defying by definition. Also, we should totally call it a day and head back now. They've likely already murdered all the invaders in this area anyway. Yeah, sure, we got points. Let's head back with the rest and rest up for tomorrow. Because in this killing game, we don't kill each other, thankfully. We kill the enemy and get points by killing the enemy. Otherwise, we're going to get sucked by bees. Yes, that's true. We just have to accept it. Oh, we checked up on the leaderboard. What's the leaderboard look like? Rest in peace, Corrada. No, poor Shoma and Kakos and I'm are at the bottom, but we're not last. We're not last. Yeah, I'm sorry, Nozomi is higher up than Tsubasa. I guess Nozomi partnered up with a strong group.
Unsurprisingly, those two are in the top spots. I expect they'll be staying ahead of the pack for a long time to come.
I'm in 3rd place? Honestly, I thought I'd be much lower than that. Well, I did take out quite a number of invaders today.
And I'm in 4th. If we keep this up, we won't fall to the bottom of the rankings in the first round, at least.
First round, the game is going to last until day 35, and whoever finishes last in each round will be executed. I decided I'm not going to keep tabs on where the others are placed, or I'm just going to get sad. I've got to ensure my own survival, and more importantly, and besides...
You're cursed! Do us all a favor and get out of here!
Hoping he loses first.
You're more than cursed. You're the Grim Reaper.
Love you, Kako, but if you're gonna act like that, I'm okay with you being at the bottom too.
The blood of Lady Kurata is on your hands!
I blame her more than anything.
This whole slew of messed up speaks for itself. Not even I can help you out here.
I shouldn't be letting other people ostracizing me live rent-free in my head. I'm just gonna sleep in the pool. Well, that sucked. Constant fighting and stress of possible death have strained my mind and body. I wanted to rest early and recover my fatigue, but... Question is... During this round, is it how long is it going to be straight up killing game? How long are we going to follow the rules? Will there come a point where, you know, we actually turn into a killing game against each other? Oh boy.
Hey!
Please knock on my door! Why are you here, Yugamo? It's just something buddies do, right? And that's what we are. Buddies. Partners, bosom chums. It goes to saying that we need to be joined at the hips. Neither of us have bosoms. Therefore, we cannot be bosom chums, I'm pretty sure. I learned that from Tom Hanks and... Peter Scolari? Was that who was in that show? Bosom buddies, yes. I remembered random sitcom trivia from the 80s. All right. Join your own hips and get out of here. He is a surgeon. He could probably join his own hips together somehow. Come on, bud. Humor me. Pretend we're brainstorming strategies for the rest of the hunt. This game is more of a marathon than a sprint, so we've got to come up with a long-term plan. Playing it by ear. The whole time is bound to lead us to quick and easy deaths. That's a good point. We might have a lot of pick this choice and you're dead. This feels like the route for that kind of thing. Can't you at least make it clear whether you want to be disgusting or discreet, dude? Who would I be if I didn't dabble in a little bit of both? Call me a double dipper if that's what turns you on. Double dipping the chip does not turn me on, although it doesn't bother me as much as it does other people. But that doesn't mean it turns me on. I think.
Hey!
In your dreams! After that, we met for several hours discussing strategies.
Ah.
Bedtime already. Time flies when you're having so much fun. If you don't mind, Takumi, we can continue the rest of this conversation in bed. Bed is for sleep, that's it. Yes, I mind. Go to your own room. Oh, Takumi, throwing me out after our exciting intercourse without any pillow talk at all. How cold is your heart?
Hey!
It is stone cold. Now out before you get hit with a stunner. After chasing Yugamu out of my room, crawled into bed and closed my eyes, remembering to lock the door. I had to grab every second of sleep I can. But give her back. Give Lady Kurara back to me. Yeah, that ain't happening.
I swear Lady Luck or Fortune or wherever the heck she's called is turned against you from the minute that you offed Ito.
I will not be teaming up with you for this game. Now, here I go. You hurt my feelings. Their words from this morning kind of reverberated around my mind, preventing me from slipping into a restful slumber. How did it turn out like this? I came back to lead everyone to a brighter future, so why am I so despised? But I wouldn't give to return to those happy days. Sunday, Monday, happy days.
Ah.
Let today's hunt begin. I trust that you are ready, Takumi. Ready when you are. Day 2 of Invader Hunt. We have to earn points by hunting down the invaders that we find. Found some right off the bat. Check out this swarm of invaders. Question, do like the little bundles of 3 count as 3 points or 1 point? Turned in the direction Yugama mentioned and found lurkers behind the rubble. I don't think they've noticed us yet. Let us get closer and catch them by surprise. Put on your... I'm sorry, what are you telling me? What kind of boots do I have? What am I sticking my feet into? What? What? Yugamu? Yugamu, why you gotta be so Yugamu? Sure. Yugamu has clearly adapted way too well to the rhythm of this game. He knew how to take a quick and decisive action to earn points, while I, on the other hand, my feelings have yet to catch up to the very strange situation of me participating in a killing game. What am I doing? Why did Yugamu propose this partnership? Is my life even worth living if I had to kick someone else down to do it? I would assume it's because, like, he's an assassin, so he, like, saw what we did and he's like, yeah, I get it. I'm cool with it. Maybe he views us as kindred spirits through that, but we'll see. There are way too many things on my mind right now, but come on, Takumi. Time to sound the death knell for them. Don't have the luxury of thinking things through. We have to fight. Do we get to battle? Do we get some temporary? We actually have a battle. And I don't think we're going to be able to skip it for once. Holy heck, a battle to actually participate in. I forgot what it was like.
Take this! Here we go. There! All right, I've got this. Time to use it. Thank you.
Should have just did that turn 1, but oh well.
Got it!
I'm good to go. Stinks, doesn't it? Time for me to move. How about this? You make a lovely corpse.
You can't just tell someone they make a lovely corpse, I think.
Say when. There! All right.
I'm good to go. This'll do.
Here we go. Take that!
BMG, we got it next turn because I don't feel like using an ultimate. Because, like, let's face it, he ain't gonna hit us.
Good to go. Yeah. My turn.
One,
Take that!
two,
Ready when you are.
Time for me to move.
A three,
Does this do it for you?
a three. Did you ever try to find out how many licks it takes to get to the center of a Tootsie Roll Tootsie Pop? I did as a very bored kid. That's what we did before, like, the internet was super regular thing. If I remember correctly, I think it took me 996. Although I'm not, as a little kid, I don't think it was just purely licks. I think there were I think there were a couple of those in there, so that probably counts as like 3 or 4 licks, to be honest. And we get them all. It's too early to be celebrating. More enemies are waiting in the wings. The invaders approaching at 3 o'clock. Well, it's 5 o'clock now, so I don't have to worry about it. We're already too late for them. They keep coming. Prepare for the next battle with scarcely any time to breathe. Oh, thank you. They let us keep the voltage.
Let's get to the killing. I can't wait.
Here we go. Gotta push it.
Hello, attack boost.
Good to go. Yeah! Got it. Let's do this. Yeah! Say when. There! Oh, I've got this. Ha! Say when. Take that! Ready when you are. That's it. Got. Let's go. Here. Good to go. Here we go. This should do it.
Enjoy that. What's your attack again? That's 1. We're fine.
Good to go. Let's go. Harder.
Bigger, harder, faster, stronger.
Yeah. There. Yeah. All right. Take this. Ready when you are.
Oh no, I have taken the damage.
Ha! Got it.
Time for me to move.
It feels so foreign to actually be playing the turn-based tactics part of this game. It has been weeks, it feels like. Oh, dang it, it's already over. I was hoping we get at least one more round. Fighting outside is tiring. My body resists me whenever I think about how death is kind of permanent out here. You need to relax, Takumi. At this rate, you will kill yourself first before the enemy has a chance. I don't get it. How are you calm? You're not even perspiring. I wouldn't be much of a professional assassin if I let every other spot of good murdering get me down, would I? Hey, what's your secret? How do I kill the enemies? Death to the enemy while conserving stamina and stuff. The secret is in your heart. That is to say, your frame of mind. I don't have any frames. Get it in your head that the act of killing is nothing special at all. Nothing more than mundane work. Mundane work, dude. Like hitting a nail with a hammer, or like turning a screw with a screwdriver. Those are also hard and exhausting, too. Well, then you're just lazy. Imagine dull, repetitive work to be repeated without much thought. I just have to psych myself up into thinking this is nothing. Does that work? Like, anything more concrete, like a better way to move my body or something? Like, more electrolytes or Your body movements are virtually perfect, Takumi. There is nothing to critique. So what's left is your mentality. Just give it a shot. You've got nothing to lose. Pretend the act of killing is the most boring job in the world. Just dull, repetitive work? Despite my misgivings, I decided to do what Yugamu said. Crept up to some invaders that happened to be nearby. Interesting POV. Are we doing a Dragon Quest RPG right now with how everyone's lined up? Without entering the fear that threatened to well up from within, I lifted my sword and brought it down nonchalantly. This is just work, something that has to be done. No need to think about it. Went after the next enemy and repeated the thoughts. Detach yourself. It's just work. Mondays, am I right? It's just work. Are we going to get Heartless Takumi this route? Is that the direction we're going? Alright. Incredible performance, Takumi. It is like you've become another person. Yes, you have an aptitude for killing. I sensed it the moment that I laid eyes on you. An aptitude for killing. Me. I think you need to get your eyes checked, dude. Might sound strange coming from me, but I wasn't good at such things at all. I tend to miss the obvious, and my reflexes are kind of average at best. I don't have any aptitude for anything. I am generic protagonist. Gifts show up in many different ways. Sometimes they manifest later in life. Later in life? You'll understand one day. Wasn't happy to be left hanging like that, but I knew he'd just be evasive if I tried to press the matter, so I guess I'm not going to. Let's focus on this hunt thing for now, please. Now that I seem to be getting my mind under control. Alright, I want to get used to this hunting. Let's go look for a group of enemies to murder. I feel like I can take down another 15. I think we should call it a day now. You have earned enough points. Oh, I was just getting the hang of murder. Oh, man. That is when it gets dangerous. Everything in moderation, including assassinations. Besides, if we keep hunting, we will run into them. Are you okay with that? Them. Just as I was wondering who you guys was talking about. Of course, it's Darumi and Hiroko. Oh, no.
Here's our boy Takamaru. This'll be our starting point on the hunt today. Don't fall behind, you losers.
Heard a familiar voice. I quietly made my way towards the voice, peered out from behind some rubble. I feel like I'm starting to use my hemo anima better. Not even a commander can stop me. I think. Confidence is the name of the game, sister. Dearest. You and I both know nothing can stand in the way of our newly awakened powers and strengthened bonds.
Don't start getting carried away, you two. Thinking you're invincible just because you learned a thing or two is the best way to die. You little chicks can just stay behind my big strong pinions for now. I ain't gonna let any of you die on my watch. I'm gonna protect you with my life in the name of Takamaru Yakushiji.
Oh boy, Takamaru, so good to see you again after the last round. You saved me so much and I didn't even realize it. You saved me from so many Yugamu drugs. Oh, they're hunting here too. Takamaru, Aima, and Kako weren't the only ones. I could see Tsubasa and Nozomi and the others in the distance as well. Why does fighting invaders outside the academy seem so very graphic? I mean, it's like I'm actually killing something that's alive and all that blood, oh, so much blood. Oh, the field of invader I just took down. Oh, it's in my hands. Tsubasa, are you okay? I can give you a back rub if that makes you feel better. I think the big one's coming. Oh, I'm coming, Elizabeth. Oh, why didn't I bring the barf bags? Lady Subasa is about to start puking like a fountain in a fancy park. Is there any way we can give her anything we can give her in place of a barf bag? Necessities need no decorum, Lady Subasa. Have my sheath bag if you must. Oh, her sheath bag, her favorite bag that we went back for in another timeline. Dang it. Oh, it's good to see that thing again. Cute. Are you sure, Yashika? Isn't that the Holy Jumanji Sword's pajamas? Or was that this route? The Holy Jumanji Sword is a party animal with a soft spot for the ladies. She will understand. Now come, Lady Subasa. Let it all out and hold nothing back. I'll be fine. I'm pushing everything down. Sheer willpower. Alright, the roiling stopped. Alright. I haven't been feeling well since this morning. You don't gotta mind me. Go on, get more points. And we're not supposed to mention that, Subasa. Looking out for one another is what teammates do. No wrestler worth their salt abandons their tag partner to get ahead in the match. True. Loyalty above self. None shall be left behind. It is the way of the warrior. I don't get to be a part of the warriors. Takamaru's desperately trying to protect Aimon Kako, who aren't used to fighting. Nozomi and the others refuse to abandon Tsubasa even though she's holding them back. They're watching out for each other like actual friends. I wanted to be friends. I used to enjoy that sort of feeling with them too. I can feel my strength leaving my body. Yeah. For some reason, they still don't like me after I murdered one of our friends. Gosh. What I just saw only served to cement that. All the kind and comforting words are never going to be for me. You look like you're in a lot more pain now than when you were fighting the enemy. That confirms it. Your fatal flaw is that fragile mind of yours. Fragile mind, fragile body. Left the place and made my way back to the school. Taking back with me nothing but a bunch of distressing thoughts and feelings. Yay, feelings! I'm not really in the mood for anything. I'm just gonna lie on my bed and stare at the ceiling. I was expecting to see a CG of, like, Yugamu standing over us in our bed.
Soldiers, it's time.
Oh, it's already nighttime. I know I should be resting, but bad memories are surfacing. Yeah, I saw that. Literally, that was in-game yesterday. So this would have been like the third time we'd seen it in 24 hours and the first 100 days. It wasn't a happy ending, but at least we were friends. We had a barbecue that got sabotaged. We had a festival booth, which oddly wasn't sabotaged and saved us from getting mind erased. We got to see Gaku get uppercutted. Isn't that the best gift of all? How do I repair our friendships? As I agonize over this, is that Yugamu? He wouldn't ring the doorbell. He would just come in. Got up and went to the door, and when I opened it, I saw... Hirako! I love you! I mean, hi, hey there, Hirako. How are you doing? Good, I was about to kick the door down. What are you doing here? Are you sure you want to be seen here? No, I'm Jinx. Nothing good comes from hanging out with me. Well, aren't you wallowing in self-pity today? You guys haven't been helping with my mental condition. This is partially on you. Finally lost your mind after falling out of favor with everyone else. Including you. Oh, you think so? Yeah, I do. You don't want to team up with me. I went through heck and back after you left me in the lurch last time. Oh no, she's just talking about this day. I thought he was a... Dang it, I was hoping he was going to be sad. It's like, you died in my first 100 days and left me without you. Because that's how I felt. Those invaders chased after me and surrounded me. I had no way out. They almost killed me. It wouldn't have happened if you had turned me down. Wasn't Hiriko's fault that I was almost killed. I knew that in my head, but my heart refuses to stop me from being angry. She just said nothing in response to me acting like a whiny baby. You're right. I could have handled that better yesterday. You were already crushed by everyone's unkind words and deeds. I probably should have been a little more considerate, I guess. So here's a token of reconciliation from me to you. She took out a box that she was holding under her arm. What? Open it. I think you'll like what you see. Is it like a friendship I owe you? I opened the box gingerly, lifted the cover, and inside was, don't be Ugamu's head, don't be Ugamu's head, don't be Ugamu's head. Oh, one of the bees. She killed a bee. It's the dead body of a bee. Is this a sick joke? This is one of the sponsors. You killed it? That seems like it'd be against the rules. I did. I took advantage of the chaos after Corrado was killed and I secured one. As a research sample. What sort of research are you doing? You can't be this stupid. Research that will help us kill the sponsor and put an end to this travesty of a game. Wait, what? Huh? The sponsor's invincible. We can't kill them the way we are. Oh, we can, as long as we find a way to deal with the two weapons they wield. She knows about the suit here, right? That's just one of the questions. Does she know about the leap suit? If she does, she hasn't shown it, and if she doesn't, she hasn't shown it. So she could know more, or maybe not, because she is doing like a different looping process than we are. So like maybe there's a chance she hasn't run into those suits yet in this timeline, but oh boy. 2 weapons. All right, I haven't busted out the board in a while, but I feel like I need to now. Because I need to know this with Hiriko. So let's go with... I haven't written anything with orange in a while. A board of conspiracy. All the mysteries and stuff, some of which has been answered, some of it really hasn't, some of it is wrong speculation. Yeah, so let's go with, how do I put this? Let's just put Hiriko's suit. Hiriko's suit intel. What does she know? When does she know about it? And Takumi is obviously not remembering things. To him, it is always the second 100 days, no matter the scenario. Is there any chance that's different for Hiriko? Is this, or maybe it's her second, it's also her second 100 days somehow, but how long has Hiriko been doing this? Why does did Sir tell Hiriko about the suit in the other timeline? Is that the reason she knows about them there? Or does she know about them from before somehow? Was it somehow a part of her brain training? I know my brain training usually only works with like Sudoku. Maybe some Picross. That's the kind of brain training I do. What were you doing, Hiriko? Alright. Let's go ahead and get back to Zagam. 2 weapons.
Oh.
The bee is the first. And the other is that suit they're wearing. Tell me what... Why did I mute myself? Hiriko, tell me what you know about that suit. I need to know right now. This is why I was muting it. Come on, give me the lore. That spacesuit thing, because we obviously don't know about scuba suits. Yes, I believe that source is the source of their invincible power. Yeah, she's right. We did attack him with all our might and couldn't even scratch him. The outfit clearly has special powers. How confident are you at finding something? What is that suit? What is that machine? Is that Futurin or is that Earth Tech?
Oh.
My research on the suit is already in progress, and I expect to discover its weakness in the very near future. Wait, really?
Oh.
However, I'm too deeply involved in researching the suit to spare time for anything else. I've not done anything about the bee or the identity of the sponsor. And you're bringing me on board to deal with the lack of manpower. Something like that. So, are you willing to join me on my quest to bring down the sponsor? If that's truly possible, I'd be more than happy to help her. But there are things that are bothering me. If you wanted my help, why'd you turn me down yesterday when I needed your help? Then you wouldn't have had to come over today for this. Where are your brains? Remember, my exact words were, I will not be teaming up with you for this game. Surely you understood the implication that I would be teaming up with you outside of the game? Are you that stupid? Yes. Sorry, I just couldn't see past the big bush you were beating around. The bush was so gigantic, it was kind of my entire world yesterday. You've been nothing but dismissive of me so far. When I was alienated, you didn't even try to help me. Just so we're clear, that doesn't mean I trust you. Yes, I don't think I could have... Yes, I do think I could have also handled that better, but can you blame me? I was still trying to figure out if I could trust the person you are right now. This Hiroko has seen things. This Hiroko knows stuff. The person I am right now... It sounds like there's a deeper meaning to her statement, but I decided that that wasn't the time or place to pursue it. Okay. Just to look at the chapter select. The things we know when Hiroko is acting weird around us and trying to treat us differently. It's mystery route, it's killing game route, and it is whatever the heck route that we can't get access to yet. It's the locked route. These are the three routes where Hiroko knows stuff. Maybe we can get something out of her through this one. The Takumi Samino that I know is essentially a good person. He cherishes his friends. He has quite the strong sense of justice and possesses some good leadership qualities. Someone worthy of my trust, however. You killed Ito on day 2. A would-be traitor who had yet to do anything out of line. He was trying to do things out of line! That created some doubts within me. I had to wonder if the Takumi that I'm seeing right now is the Takumi I even know. That's why I've been assessing you from a slight distance. See whether you or the person you are right now can be trusted. It's starting to make sense now, like, why she wanted to come with me to Second to Last Defense Academy when I went there. I guess she wanted to ascertain my humanity. We can chat later. Let's be on our way. I couldn't find a definite answer to my question. Until then, when the game sponsor appeared and fatally wounded Kurara, you were the first to attack the unknown enemy in order to save her, with no care what would happen to yourself. You were like a ray of light back then. That is when I was convinced.
You are the Takumi I know.
Yay! Hiroko romance route?
The same kind-hearted Takumi Samino. with the most disheveled and generic mug, who always puts his friends above himself.
I am generic, but I am not always disheveled. That is only sometimes. When I go multiple days staying in my room. My tears are threatening to spill over. Thank you, Hiroko. I love you. To think there is someone who still had so much faith in me after being called the Grim Reaper. I don't even have a scythe. There, I said it. Now, are you willing to work with me, or do I need to schmooze up to you even more? Oh, I'm not taking no for the answer, by the way. I'm not so cold-hearted to say no to someone who just said so much and bared their heart to me. However, you know I want nothing more than to do that, but I'm already teaming up with you, Gamu. What do I do about that guy?
Oh.
He's welcome to join us. His knowledge of biology will be very helpful in analyzing the body of the bee. You may not want to go against the sponsor, though. When it comes to killing someone, he tends to, you know, err on the side of discretion and deliberation. And that's where your leadership comes into play. Lead him around like a dog. Leader, what's a leader? You've just been appointed the leader of the Anti-Sponsor Alliance. ASA. ASA. Wait, hang on. Shouldn't the one... should that be you taking the lead in? You know I'm not the leader type. Barking orders is not my kind of thing. Excuse me, you expect me to believe that after the tyranny from the last time?
Oh.
I will leave the convincing to you, leader. The Anti-Sponsor Alliance will turn the situation around. Are we doing a turnabout? Are we going to Ace Attorney this? Defeating the invincible sponsor of the game. It sounds impossible, but being told we can do this by Hiroko, it feels like maybe we can. Maybe others would have a better opinion of me if I played my part in taking down the sponsor. Maybe we could be friends again. And I fell asleep clutching to that small ray of hope that was already lighting up my heart. Let's save and enjoy the madness that's probably about to ensue. What the heck's about to happen? Why did you make me save? An alliance. Sure, sign me up. Thankfully that went smoothly. I was almost disappointed. That's it? You're not gonna even think about it? Like, we're going up against someone invincible. It's like a risky gamble that kinda could end up in our own deaths. The same amount of risk we're facing if we continue playing this game, right? We may not end up in last place during the first round, but what about the second? What about the third, the fourth, and so on? We'd be worn out by then. Would we be able to drive away any commanders who chose to attack? Either way, our strength will slowly be sapped away. Exactly. None of the others have noticed yet, but we're standing at the crossroads of destiny right now. Either we break free of the situation, either by defeating the sponsor, or get slowly tortured to death as the game drags on. So you can imagine how grateful I am to Hiroko for taking the lead in revolting against the status quo. The thing is, I have one major cause for concern with this alliance. And what's that? Hiroko's current teammate, Darumi. She has made no secret how much she loves killing games. Hard to believe she would be sympathetic to our quest to put an end to the game. Do you know what I mean? I'm sure Hiroko will find a clever way to hide it from her, or Darumi will act like a dog around her and just follow her around. One of those two. What does Darumi think about the plan? I mean, killing the sponsor may end the game. Well, I'm keeping it a secret from her. She's merely my in-game partner, that's all. I was never going to let her join the Anti-Sponsor Alliance. Incomprehensible. Why even bother teaming up with her in the first place? She probably has a reason, even though she won't tell me them. She won't tell me anything. Except the bees. Ah yes, the femme fatale. My name is Hiriko. Not that I approve of allies keeping secrets from one another. Speak for yourself. Point taken. We'll put Terumi on the back burner for now. Yeah, I'm sure she'd be okay with going out on a back burner in a killing game. What exactly are we expected to do? That's a very good question. Our top priority is to earn as many points. The plan immediately falls apart if anyone in the Alliance gets executed early. Stay in a rank that safeguards you. Understood. Safety first. We'll focus on the hunt in the morning and the anti-sponsor stuff in the afternoon. Your role is... Drum roll, please. Analyzing bee powers. You mean fabulous. I am dying to get my hands on one of those bee remains. By the way, what is your role? I'm the leader. No, you're not. Yes, I am. Oh, I want you to investigate the identity of the sponsor. Focus on whether or not they're an invader or not. And how am I going to do that? Look it up in the books in the library. Horses for courses and all that jazz. The best person to ask about invaders would be an invader themselves. So Eva then. Yeah, Hiriko got me the key. She said she's leaving the interrogation to me. What could possibly go wrong? So long as she doesn't pull my finger, I think we're good. Do you think she will be cooperative? She is a former commander. We captured and in prison, and I doubt she would betray her companions easily. Let me tag along. I am quite the killer torturer, if I need to say so myself. No, don't ever make that noise again. Please wipe the drool off your mouth. It's not so easy to build some semblance of a friendly relationship with Eva, and I'm not about to let the lunatic flush it down the toilet. Acknowledged. I shall follow Kiriko's general directions. That means going out there to earn some invader points. Yeah, ready when you are. Oh, I applied Yugamu's advice and started thinking about it as work. Lifted up my sword, bringing it down nonchalantly. It's just work. Detach yourself. It's just work. Detach yourself. It's just work. That's not going to bite us in the butt later on. Nope. No, the sponsor is not one of us. I asked her about the sponsor's identity and she just rejected that. Absolutely impossible. I can stake my life on it. I know that leaderboard show that Shelma was in last place, but is there a chance that they take out Eva first instead? You have to have some solid proof if you're so sure. The proof is in the strangest of their abilities. If they were truly of our ilk, they would not use blood-sucking bees to fight. Wait, what do you mean? Bees are taboo in your religion? I didn't know that! That sounds like a good religion then! Not the bee, the blood-sucking. The absorption of divine blood is prohibited. Divine blood? Our cryptoglobin? Huh, absorbing cryptoglobin is prohibited. That reminds me of something I heard last time. Hemoanima or cryptoglobin, was it? Absorbing cryptoglobin is a taboo. Which proved that the sponsor of the game can't be an invader. Since they absorbed Corado's cryptoglobin. First of all, if the hosts were one of us, they would try... Why would they organize a game to hunt down their own kind? Good point. It didn't really make sense for an invader to urge the enemy to hunt down the invaders. It does still complicate matters. If the sponsor isn't a part of the Special Defense Unit, or an invader, are they an unknown third party? By the way, Takumi, if you do not mind me asking. You changed the subject. Remember that favor I asked for the other day? Did you bring it for me? Bring what? You know, my mask. You promised you would return it to me. Oh Yeah, she did ask me for that. But that was like a really, really long time ago. Not just in game, but for me personally, it's been like 2 months since then.
Huh?
Oh yeah, that mask is important to her. As much as I want to give it back, I'm sorry, I'm gonna have to go back on the promise. You'll have to have a bare face for just a little bit longer. Why? Why are you being so mean to me? Because I'm a jerk in this route a little bit. Everyone's treating me super mean, so I'm gonna be super mean back. I have to let out my aggression somehow. She grabbed hold of the cage bars as she protested with tears welling in her eyes. Exposing our faces is as embarrassing as walking around without clothing. Do you enjoy humiliating this much? This is prisoner abuse. Wait, calm down. I'm not trying to be mean, but the timing's not right. What do you mean the timing is not right? The mask is a symbol of your identity as a commander, right? Wearing it's going to make everyone realize that you're also a target in invader hunt. As a commander, Eva is most likely one of the targets. Her death would likely result in a lot of points. And if anyone realized that, she is bound to be murdered sooner rather than later.
Hey!
I'm not giving you back your mask to keep you safe, that is all. I can protect myself. I am not known as a hero among my people for nothing. Yeah, but you can't use any of your powers. When you're inside the cage, you're like a duck who is sitting. But... Well, just accept it. I'm not about to sit around and watch you get killed. I forgot that this was a yeah, because Sir got killed so early on, he can't brainwash her. We don't have any brainwashing this round. Heck yeah. You're not getting your mask back no matter what. Eva looked pretty unconvinced, and it seemed like she was about to protest. This is awful. She sighed deeply in what sounded like resignation to me. Hey, cheer up! I mean, once the game is over, you can have your mask back. We just have to end this game. Maskless life isn't so bad once in a while. You don't have to risk a heat damage to your face. Okay, we aren't joking about that kind of thing. We're not joking yet. Okay, good to know. Sorry. She ignored my encouragements and my apologies as she just glared at me.
You're so useless. Can't even fetch a simple mask for me?
Yeah.
I thought I had been imagining things. Did she just whisper something really out of character for her? Can you repeat that? Did I just hear you call me useless? I'm the protagonist. Okay, in a lot of games that does make me useless, but not right now. Do you have a problem with speaking the truth now? I can go on, you know.
Takumi's a gibbering idiot, the enemy of all maidenkind, downright pervert. I'll sue you for prisoner abuse one day.
What the heck? Where did this come from? Ah! She did an about face. What could have transformed that sweet, docile lady into a sharp-tongued witch? I'm not gonna marry you this round, am I? I'm guessing that these are your true colors. Yes, I am done playing nice. I will not be getting anything out of you. This is the pits of the pits. After all of that hard work, I didn't even get to see a glimpse of my mask. Why don't you just give it back already? The shock of not getting her mask back made Eva burst into tears. I'm doing a great job as leader here. She was putting on an act the entire time. I was kind of astonished by that fact and really annoyed by her hurtful accusations, but hey, at least she didn't pull her finger. What am I supposed to do now? I can't muster up any anger to chide her as she just wept. She's likely fairly mentally strained from the stress of being, held captive in the middle of an enemy stronghold. No wonder everyone hates me. Quietly left the courtyard so not to agitate Eva anymore. I returned to my room and organized the information that I got out of Eva. And then, once night fell, Are we getting B info tonight? We should all be turning off our lights, jumping into bed. The Alliance meeting shall now begin. We'll take turns to share our findings today. It was decided we should hold nightly meetings. You start first, Takame. Did you learn anything new about the identity of the sponsor?
Huh?
According to what Eva told me, how it could not have been a weapon of an invader. The bloodsucking is taboo. In conclusion, it looks like the sponsor is an unknown third party.
Huh?
That's all from me. That's all I got. We are already having enough trouble with the invaders, and now there's a third party. This is highly displeasing.
Oh.
Be that as it may, B, did you see what I did there? I must commend you for a job well done. That was remarkable work for a person of your low intelligence to manage to get called a pervert at the top of her lungs. Yes, I did hear her say that. Thanks, but can we do something other than backhanded compliments, please? No, that's all you get from me, and you'll like it. Okay. I'll work it on it if I feel like it. That's a no. Allow me to go next. After dismembering the dead bee and investigating the anatomy, I have made several discoveries. First of all, the bee was modeled after a type of parasitic wasp, a horrible species that parasitizes the bodies of butterfly larvae and feed off their innards. That bee was simply a scaled-up version of the parasitic wasp. Could this have been a creation from Earth to try to be a weapon against the Futuran warriors? Is that a possibility? There's just one major difference between this bee and an actual parasitic wasp. Bees and hornets usually use their stingers to inject poison into the enemy's body. This uses it to suck stuff out, like the blood-collecting device. It works like a mosquito stinger. Y'all saw the bee used to suck the blood out of Karada. Yes, and she was drained in a few seconds, a testimony to the strength of the suck. But it brings up another question. The body of the bee has nowhere to store the blood. Where did Kurara's blood disappear to? Ooh, okay. It doesn't have a place to store it? That's so bizarre. Maybe it was warped to another place instantly. Are we actually introducing teleportation? We have warping. We have quantum leaping. Does frickin' Haruko know something about this? More than I thought? It is like that is what is happening. Maybe it is designed to transfer all the nutrition it sucks up into the sponsor's stomach. In other words, the sponsor is using the bees to consume cryptolobin. So it is possible that it's Veshnas. We cannot discount that possibility. Just a hypothesis. But if it is Veshnas, what the heck happened on this route to cause her to want to do this type of plan? That turned out to be true. It means the sponsor absorbed Kurara's blood. Ugh. The thought of my friend's blood being used for food made me very angry. And that is all that I have got. Let us hear what Hiriko has to say. Is there any progress on the suit that the sponsor is wearing? Oh yes, I'd venture to say there has been major progress. Much more than I initially expected. I may be able to get my hands on a spare suit worn by that sponsor in the near future. There's a spare suit? Yes, and I've almost pinpointed the location. All that's left is to refine the coordinates. Okay, so in the southern timeline, in the pre-Kiss timeline, Hiriko either had already found those, was told by Sir in that timeline, which I think is a strong possibility, but Hiriko previously said the sponsor's invincibility came from the suit. If we can get something similar, does that make us invincible? Where is it? We'll look for it. No, that won't work. I'll search for it myself. Why? 3 sets of eyes are faster than 1. Well, technically 2.5 for you, I think. Because I'm the only one who can find that place. Something terrible beyond all imagining may happen if someone other than me discovers it. Really? Has Hiroko experienced a timeline where, like, someone else found it first? Did we find it first somewhere? Is there going to be a choice at some point where we find it before she does? Is that what happens if you dodge the killer? Don't even try. Understand? Her assertive tone means that there would be no further discussion on this matter. Something that would cause the usually placid Hiroko to get so worked up had to be extraordinary. I will respect your wishes, even if I do not understand them. It's for the best. Moving on. What is the plan for tomorrow and beyond? Keep doing your research. We have a dire lack of good information. Don't forget to keep earning points. Stay in 6th place or higher. Avoid situations that may end up with you dying to mere minions. Safety first. In case you accidentally die, I'll bring you back to life and kill you myself, Takumi. She seems so happy to say that. Why only me? Because if anyone will screw up, it's you. Have we seen this picture? How do I keep seeing rare images? I'll be fine. I've got you, Gamo, and I'm not that bad at fighting. You should be watching out for yourself. You were the first who died last time. Please, are you talking to me? I am much stronger than that Hiroko that you knew. Darumi and I can take out a commander or two just by ourselves. Darumi, huh? Igamo's expression darkened at that. Hiroko, I don't get it. Why would you team with Darumi of all people? I'll be brutally honest, she hasn't had much character development outside of one route, and the fact that you are a team does not sit well with me. She loves her killing games, and I cannot imagine she won't at least try to sabotage our work. Rest assured, she's never going to find out. She's just my in-game partner. Nothing more, nothing less. I'm talking about what-ifs right now. You cannot guarantee that it will not happen. You really ought to dissolve your partnership with her. I'm not letting her out of my sights. She has an important role to play as well. Which is... I can't tell you. Keeping future stuff from you. Why not? Shouldn't all alliances share as much information with each other as possible? Yugamu kept questioning Hiroko, but she kept quiet. What is Darumi up to? The alliance meeting ended on a slightly sour note. It's been 4 days since the game started, and I'm getting used to these fights. I'm gonna wander around town, quietly search for invaders, strike them down without having to do much. Just a nice, lazy Sunday. As we continue to detach ourselves and get faster. Detach yourself. Take their lives. It's just work. Alright. Did some pretty good stuff today. I'm probably not going to end up in last place, but ensuring my survival alone isn't going to put me at ease. The ultimate goal is to kill the sponsor. What was the sponsor hoping to achieve with this? Can't get that out of my head as I just cut down one invader after another. In a way, the sponsor and Sir are similar. Both are trying to make us fight against invaders. Except Sir never ordered us to fight outside the academy. He always just insisted we keep fighting on academy grounds. On the other hand, the rules laid out by the sponsor basically forbade us from doing that. Why was the sponsor so determined to make us fight out here? Do they not want us using the Revive-O-Matic? I mean, dying outside means our dead bodies can't be revived. Well, we know that the sponsor hasn't gotten to Flame Baby because obviously the flames are still up. So I don't think that's the goal. Well, it could still be the goal because the purple flames are still in front of the door. Is that what the sponsor's objective is? Just to make sure anyone who dies stays dead? Takumi, when did your hands go on vacation? Sorry, just thinking about what the heck is going on. It is dangerous to think and kill at the same time. There's a fine line between familiarity and carelessness. Keep your mind on the hunt. Do not forget that Hiriko warned you last night about getting killed. Yeah, sorry. Refocus my mind, with sword in hand, mind clear, resume my work. Spent the morning killing stuff together. Aw, yay, the power of friendship and murder. We returned and immediately made our way to the leisurely lounge. Time to go for a swim. Okay, we looked at the standings. We checked our ranks. It's not the same rankings. Moko's jumped us to third. Takumi is at third. At fourth. Tsubasa. Good on Tsubasa. Top 5. And good, Kako has passed Ima. Heck yeah, that's what we want. Now we just need Shoma to pass Ima. And then we can get the best ending. I assume. I want to believe that.
I'm in 4th place, and Yugamu's in 6th.
Our positions have slipped from the first day, but we're still in the top. I mean, since we're already done with the 4th day, it was unlikely we would tumble all the way to the bottom.
Shoma's currently in last place.
No! I had told myself not to look at the other positions, but my eyes went to the last spot. Speaking of leaderboard positions...
Tsubasa's is surprisingly high.
Heck yeah. She's clearly holding her teammates back yesterday. Did she master the power of Car? Car power is one of the strongest we can have. She's likely benefited from the point sharing system. Wait, there's a point sharing system? You haven't noticed. There's a way to earn points in this game without killing any invaders yourself. Yugamu took out a notepad and started drawing a diagram. Let us say, for example, a 10-point enemy appears in front of you. You kill that enemy by yourself, you get 10 points. But if I help you, I gain a percentage of those points. So I guess that's how Shoma could have a chance. Because otherwise, let's face it, he was going to be last in this. But he has a chance with his assist abilities. It could be 50-50 or 80-20 depending on the situation. It depends on how much each other contributed. Simply joining the fight earns you at least 10%. And her car gets you around that battlefield quickly. Tsubasa's hemoanima is versatile, so I'm sure she's earning points by supporting. So every member of the team gets points as long as they work together. This is like a sport. Yes, death to the Yankees. Wait, what? A strange but fitting comparison. Weaker players earn points by focusing their energy on supporting others, while strong players gain support by offering to share points that those who do. This game may not be about pure combat, but how well we work together. We're being tested on the power of friendship and teamwork? Killing Game is supposed to pit us against each other, but the rules are very lenient on this one. Was this implemented to help adjust the difficulty of the game, or does the sponsor have an ulterior motive? I return to my room, unable to quash this indescribable wave of nausea threatening me. Alright. Oh, what the heck do we do? We gotta solve the mystery, and I'm the leader of this alliance. How am I supposed to start? I guess I'll just ask people for information. Yeah, I'll just walk around. And just hole up in my room all day. We gotta talk to so many people. Tsubasa, talk to me! Oh, Takumi. She lowered her eyes awkwardly when I called out to her. I'm not going to stab you. I only do that to Itos. Sorry about abandoning you. You still alive? Barely. Yes. Yugami and I are working together. Well, I'm glad you're safe. I don't want to see any more of my friends dying. Although that means Shoma's in trouble already. I mean, he's not taking part in the game. Takamaru's been pulling out all the stops to invite him, but he's not even leaving his room. Shoma's probably going to be the first to die. No, why can't it be Aima? We could save him if we took down the sponsor before then. Tsubasa, you know anything about the sponsor? Trying to figure out what's going on with that. I mean, why'd they show up and make us take part in this killing game? None of it's making any sense. It started... Okay, what? I need to look at the days for a second. I'm trying to remember when the voice modulator was found. I think it was found on like day 24, day 25. So it's possible that X... Is it possible that X is the person in charge? And the person that I most suspect of being X right now is Commune. Is Commune X? We'll just call X the invader leader at this point. Or the killing game leader. But if that were the case, why wouldn't she have tried to free Eva? This is bliss. Who just shouted? It is I, Terumi, I'm shouting because this is like the happiest I have ever been. Killing game, check. Mr. Kiriko's laptop, check. Killing and killing every night and day, check. I'm Mr. Kiriko's loyal lapdog in a killing game. What else does a person need to be happy? Just thinking about how I'm gonna wring the innards out of those invaders releases so many endorphins in my brain. I'm about to pass out. Terumi is enjoying this with every fiber of her being. Just the question is, how much of that is a front? Or I'm assuming that she's just completely allowed it to take over her life. Still don't understand why Hiroko would team up with her. Let's not talk to our best friend Eve right now. She seemed a little bit miffed with us the other day. Do not speak to me as if we are friends. I will never ever forgive you for sending Lady Kurara to her dismal death. Be gone, cousin Goren Moripura, and give Lady Kurara back to me. Calm down, Kyoshika. I'm sorry, Takumi, but she's still very angry about what happened. No, I couldn't tell. I knew I wasn't popular, but actively having vitriol spewed at me in my face sucks. Do you want a gift? Let's see what Takamaru has to say. How you doing, buddy? Hey, can I have a minute? I'm trying to get information about the sponsor and...
Sorry, I ain't got nothing to say to you. You're just bad luck these days and everything you touch turns to ash.
Bad luck, huh? Guess I'm still part of a jinx. Come on, Takamaru, I thought you were better than that. Moko, make me feel better. I love you. Help me, Moko. You're my only hope. Info about that sponsor, huh? Ah, you're investigating that too? So, wait, you're looking into it? Hey, you bet. I even tried to film a day in the life documentary of the sponsor some time ago. Wait, what? Are like office style or like serious documentary style? Is it documentary or mockumentary? What are we going for with this person?
No.
Yeah, first up, I made a camera with that gift-o-matic, and then I tailed around that sponsor for 24 hours. That way, they ever revealed their face during that time, we catch it on film. Did you? I wish. They were clinging to that spacesuit like it was a championship belt itself. How's it possible to carry out any sort of daily routine with that suit on? What about food or potty breaks? That sponsor don't eat. Doesn't eat? Could it be a robot? Or based on frickin' Slasher, could it be someone possessed by a Gi? Could it be us? Do we have the power to control bees and I don't know it yet? Yeah, never saw me eat or sleep even once. Just kept buzzing out orders to their bees. The sponsor can stay active for 24 hours without food or sleep? That sounds pretty unbelievable to me, but Moko's not the type to tell tall tales. We're dealing with the real main event headliner here. You better be ready for a Royal Rumble if you're gonna unveil their real identity. A Royal Rumble with a mask versus life stipulation would probably not be the best situation. Like, you would want that to be like just either a standard match or like a hardcore match. Maybe Falls Count Anywhere, but not a Royal Rumble's a bad place for that. Sadly, we don't get to see our sponsor friend roaming around the place. That would be fun, though. Hey, you still hate me? She's still looking dejected. Dejected. She's clearly still aghast at not being able to have her mask. Well, that helped. Got a lot of information. Plus the fact that the thing doesn't take off their mask, that does lean more into the idea that it could be Futurin. Alright, got some information. Learned a lot, and I'm super glad that I mustered up the courage to actually talk to people, even though I got yelled at by quite a few of them. After writing some stuff down in a notebook, we keep mentioning this notebook. Is Darumi or someone going to find this notebook? Is Darumi going to eat the notebook? I can't believe I have to ask that.
Heady soldiers.
The Anti-Sponsor Alliance met up. Alright, so now we know it's highly possible that the sponsor just doesn't eat or sleep. Is there a chance it's Nago? There's no chance it's Nago, right? That wouldn't... Nago would never, like, send bees to kill us, right? And still manages to be powerful. They should just quit sponsoring killing games and make it go into killing in the business world instead. Who wouldn't be impressed by a corporate soldier who can work all day and night? This is not the time to be talking about that kind of thing. It is precisely the time and place to be funny. Morbid humor is the best way to deal with morbid situations. Thank you, that's like one of the best things you've ever said. That is just how strong the enemy that we're up against is. Right, Hiriko. The sponsor's person is an enigma. Stays active for 24 hours without any sort of nutritional replenishment. Are we dealing with a robot? We can't rule that out. Be that as it may, I commend you for a job well done. You didn't suck today. It was remarkable work for a person of your intelligence. Please, can we not backhand and compliment me, like, for once? Was that a joke? It must be. Your entire existence is one. Straight to the heart. Allow me to share my findings on the bee. I got down to business today by dismembering the bee to its smallest parts. Some interesting truths were uncovered. Despite its tough and grandiose appearance, it doesn't quite have the hardiness to match. The joints snap out of place if you look at them wrong, and the stinger comes off without much effort at all. It is as fragile as life. But it can't be so weak. I mean, they killed Carrara like it was nothing. Their bodies are likely enhanced by supernatural means when they were still alive. Supernatural, in other words, Emo Anima. Eva is the paragon of nature. Could she somehow be enhancing these bees? I would think that's impossible from the cage. Where is Eva's helmet right now? Does Eva's helmet have bee controlling powers? Capability to move around without needing to eat or rest? Hemoanima enhanced bees? The more we try to pry into the sponsor's business, the more of their uncanny strengths we seem to discover. But none of these prove that the sponsor is impossible to defeat if we can just find a way to get them out of that stupid suit. Last but not least, let's hear what Hiriko has to tell us. Did you find the spare suit? Yes, I pinpointed the location yesterday, and if all goes well, I should get my hands on the suit tomorrow.
Oh.
Please don't die tomorrow, Hiriko. I wasn't expecting to find it so soon either. Once we actually have it, uncovering a weakness or two should be trivial. Unfortunately for the sponsor, Invader Hunt is about to draw to a premature close. An end to this abominable Invader Hunt seems like a dream, but Hiriko seemed confident that the odds are in our favor. Heck yeah, everything's going to go well. The route's going to end very quickly, I'm sure. Anything we can do to help you. Quite a lot, in fact. I'd venture to say I couldn't possibly recover the suit without your help. It's located somewhere to the south of the campus, and getting the suit is going to be the easy part. Thing is, if the bees flying around find out what we're doing, all of our work goes down the drain. Because then the sponsor would realize what we're up to. And that's why we're going to need a little bit of creative prep work to hoodwink them. Hiriko, bring it. Alright, let's see what the plan is. The three of us here plus Darumi will head south.
Oh.
And once we're somewhere in the vicinity of this area, we will start hunting down invaders. As we do, we'll destroy the ruins around there in the flashiest way possible, taking up as much dust and ash as we can. I will use the sudden drop in visibility as camouflage to secretly move to the place where the spare suit is without being discovered. We'll meet up once again afterwards and rush back to the school to examine it. Even if we have to ascertain a way to destroy the invincibility suit, it will be showdown time. Just in time probably for the first death, and nothing will go wrong. Hiriko's plan is simple but bold. She would absolutely end. Okay, I thought that said "and" for some reason. End everything tomorrow if the circumstances were allowed. Both the Invader Hunt and that sponsor. Will you help me, Takumi and Yugamo? Wait, is she being honest and earnest for once in her life? Yes! Of course I'll help, I love you. Let's get the suit and bring down that sponsor together through the power. I am against this plan. I will not be joining. Wait, what? Yugamu's... What's wrong with the plan? Nothing is wrong with the plan. What is wrong is one of the participants. Hiriko, why are you letting Darumi join the operation? You have been insisting all the time she is nothing but your in-game partner and not a member of this alliance. She's very strong. She will be useful in combat. That is nice, but what guarantee is there that she will not turn around and slit our throats after learning of the plan? She lives and breathes this killing game. I can already picture her laughing at us in unrestrained anger when she finds out we are trying to put a stop to her game. You're overthinking this. She'll be too engrossed in the game to even notice what we're doing. That is my point. It is counterproductive to let someone so engrossed in the game into our confidence. I disagree. I'm bringing her tomorrow by hook or by crook. I have my reasons. What the heck does Hiriko know about Darumi? What? That's the biggest question. I have no clue what the deal is there. I don't even have a theory. Such as... The discussion is leading nowhere, as neither are willing to compromise. Tomorrow's operation is going to abort if I don't find a way to break the stalemate. I have to do something. Hey, I'm going to be the leader and take Yugamu's side. We're putting our lives on the line, yet at the same time, you're involving someone who's cuckoo bananas. You please do not blame us for being hesitant. Even you think so. She averted her eyes and bit her lip. Fine. I won't ask for your help anymore. I'll get the suit by myself. No! I'm not finding fault with you or anything. It's just... try to reach out to Hiriko's hand. We understand you have a secret that you can't share with us, but please tell me. I know you have your reasons. But can you tell us something? Anything, Hiriko. Give me a hint that I could put on my board. It has to be something like out of the ordinary, right? You're not the type of person to do things for selfish reasons. And how are you sure I'm not? Because you trusted me, I am trying to trust you too. You trusted me and brought me out here when everyone else was shunning me. If she needs help, I will do anything for her. I pleaded with her. It was a sigh of resignation. We're getting to her. Yeah! The trouble with your generic face is how it completely disarms me when you're spouting the occasional hero-like rhetoric. Very well. You'll have a full explanation on why I must bring Darumi along. Yes, tell us. Give me the lore. Give me Darumi lore, please. She doesn't have enough of it. But not here. Outside. I'll be waiting for you on the roof. Come alone. She left the room. For the love of murder, now I'm the outcast. I don't mind. Go ahead, talk to me. I will be right here, keeping your bed warm for you. No, you will not! Also, don't touch my bed. Okay, thank you. No promises. Please promise me! I like promises! And don't cross your fingers, that's cheating. Hiriko. I don't see her on the roof, even though she said she'd be here. Over here, Takumi. We get a scene over here! Awful things happened the last time we had a scene here. I turned towards the direction of the voice and saw her seated on the ledge. She was staring intently out at something. I followed her gaze and... there's the satellite, floating up in the night sky.
Do you long to see the people living there again?
The question was sudden and quite unexpected.
Of course I do. That's what I'm fighting so hard for.
Yes, you would be right. We're all fighting here because there are people we want to see again. We'll be able to go back to them after this war ends. That's what motivates us to keep going. In other words, that's why we're so determined not to die here. However...
is it going to be because she knows Darumi's backstory and she's like, I can't leave her alone?
Darumi has none of that.
There we go.
She's got nowhere to return to.
Hiriko is the nicest.
Nowhere? Surely she has family who can take her in.
Not all families are worth going back to. Not that I expect you to understand.
I mean, she's right. I don't understand. How could I? It was my cherished dream to be surrounded by my parents and Karo at the dinner table again someday.
Takumi, do you know why Darumi is so enamored with killing games?
No?
It's very simple. She grew up in an environment that was like a killing game in itself. If she'd let her guard down, even for a brief moment, she'd be abused by her parents or teachers. Punishment awaited her at every turn for no reason other than the adults in her life having a bad day. None of the grown-ups who were supposed to be looking out for her reached out to help in her time of need. You see? Just like a killing game, right?
I had an inkling Darumi might not come from the best of family environments, but I I don't think it was that bad. She gave us enough hints in Route Zero that you probably should have picked up on.
I'm not surprised leeching off someone else without ever giving anything back and abusing them on top of that. Sounds like my scumbag brother. Just like how he ignored all the eviction notices and restraining orders and doubled down on the violence. Dad goes to see the horse races on Sunday afternoons and beats me when he loses his bets.
Thank you for remembering those, Takumi. Oh, she wasn't kidding about those. Oh no.
And when you go through life living like that, you can't help but wonder, why only me?
Yeah, that's understandable.
Why am I the only one suffering like this? Why can't everyone suffer together with me? Young and old, male and female. We should all suffer together. Use up our lives, our very existences, to entertain ourselves through misery. That's why she loves her killing game so much. It's the closest thing to her ideal world she can find.
So she was being dead serious when she talked about wanting to start a killing game.
Dead and buried 6 feet underground. She would have given her life for it.
What sort of mentality could drive a person to be this desperate for a killing game?
Her wish to see the whole world turn into a killing game was never going to come true under normal circumstances. But as fate decreed, that wish somehow actually did come true.
When the sponsors showed up, I forgot about that still. Sponsor of the killing game suddenly appeared mid-air one day. It really must have felt like a childhood dream had come true.
She's on Cloud 9 right now, living out a dream that once seemed impossible to achieve, and she intends to die in it, after playing to her heart's content.
Die? Even though her dream finally came true?
Yep.
Exactly. Now that her dream has come true, she has nothing to live for anymore.
She didn't look like someone who wanted to die, though. The few times I've seen her outside the academy.
In fact, like, you guys were doing a really good job slaughtering stuff very enthusiastically. Someone who fought with such abandon in a situation where there is no coming back from death couldn't exactly be mentally sound now, can they? Are you including yourself in that? Shut up. He's right. Someone with a normal sensitivity would be a lot more cautious about this.
Without me keeping a close eye on her, she'll be running headlong into the largest group of invaders she can find. If I don't keep forcing her to return together, she'll keep on fighting, even past her limits. Even after returning, she always wants to go right back out to continue the hunt. It's not easy for me to keep pulling her back. She's basically committing slow suicide. I can't take my eyes off her for a minute.
Is that why you're so insistent on bringing her along for tomorrow's operation?
I just don't want to leave her alone to her own devices. A short while's fine, but I get the feeling we may be taking a while tomorrow. I have to take her along. If I don't want to come back to a dead Darumi, this whole plan would be pointless if even one person dies.
Sorry, Karara. I am pretty dumbfounded. First, I just need to say I'm loving this scene. I love Hiroko even more than before. Hiroko is just the best. I want to know more about what the heck is going on with her. I need to find that second lock. That is going to be the key that will help me unlock so much stuff. And like the way she's talking right now, it feels like, okay, this path might lead to either the lock or the endings that we need. I think we're still missing 2 endings on the lock 3. Then again, Hiriko's always been like that, even last time. My primary goal is to win the war. There's nothing I won't do for the sake of victory. But it's not enough for us to defeat the invaders. All of us have to survive as well. That is victory for me. She would ensure that no one gets left behind by snatching them from the jaws of death, even if it means taking their place. Yeah, we've seen that. We saw that once in the slasher route. Is that what the leaping is going to be? Is that it, what? Again, I am assuming it's leaping. Is Hiriko going to be leaping to save everyone? Is that the golden route? Hiriko is the key to everything. Hold on. No one's dead in that route, right? Yeah, there's our lock. Yeah. This is the golden route. We're going to leap through time and save everyone somehow. Feels like this is what this is setting up. We need 34, 36, 72, 76. I'm going to take a quick look at the endings that we have right now. Just to see if we can see those. 34, 36. Box of Blessings is 34. Yeah, we don't have 34 yet. So it could be... We might... After this route, we might try to do... like the ghost route, like the phantom route. Maybe that might go right before or right after Box of Blessings, so there's a chance we can go for that. 72 and 76. That's in Slasher, right? Yeah, 71 Slasher. Goodbye Kiss. Yeah, we needed Goodbye Kiss. And do we have 76? Yeah, I don't think we have 76. Yeah, we still need 3 endings. Oh, wait, no, maybe not. We have 75. Do we have 76? Come on, 76? I don't think we have 76. Dang it. We're just short of that. So we're searching for 3 endings. And reaching Story Lock 3. Story Lock 3 is mystery, but again, Story Lock 3 is locked by finding Story Lock 2, if I remember correctly. Where is it? That's Slasher route. Where's Mystery? Mystery's over here. So where is my other lock? There it is. We need to find Story Lock 2. Where the heck is that? Could it be in this one? We don't know. It could literally be any of them. My body is trembling involuntarily when I realize the depths of Hiriko's determination. Yeah, she's a better protagonist than us right now. Had to admit, she's the real hero. I feel very bad for Jeremy, but the game needs to end, and the sooner the better. She's never going to come to her senses unless she first wakes up from the sham of a dream. I am begging you, Takumi. Help me tomorrow. Yeah, of course. How do I turn her down from this awesome hero? She's going to die. Hiriko's absolutely dying within the next day or 2. She's dying before Shoma dies. I'll convince Yugamo to help. I can't believe he'll turn us down after I explain the situation. I mean, the 4 of us will rampage through town together, and we are going to put an end to this. We both stretch out hands and exchange a firm and solid handshake. Only thing going through my mind at this time is, what can I do to protect Hiriko's kind-hearted resolve? We'd work together to defeat the sponsor, And then
Ah,
we'll get to the best day 100 together. Even though we're missing Gaku and Kurara. No, I was too naive. Kind-heartedness has no place on the battlefield. Hiriko's 100% about to die. Because it was Hiriko's kind-heartedness that led her to end up like that. Oh, she's dying.
Hiriko!
Oh no! Well, that seems like a nice little cliffhanger.